Coming up on Mountain News this morning, felons convicted of nonviolent crimes will get to vote in this year's upcoming election. Plus, construction for the Buckhorn School is underway and officials hope it'll be up and running by next year.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. The time is 6:31 on October 12th. Now let's check in with meteorologist Evan Hatter for a look at your forecast this morning. Evan, we have a pretty nice day ahead. I think once we get past some of that rain in various parts of the region, it'll look pretty good.
Yeah, I think it will, Olivia. A couple of spotty showers went up in the overnight hours, some in Floyd and Pike counties, and some still lingering in parts of Harlan County. But once we get past that, we're in for a fantastic Thursday and even a fantastic Friday on tap before the showers come back to town. Here's the view from our Pikeville Medical Center camera this morning, and it's all quiet there. They did have a few showers a little bit earlier in downtown Pikeville. They're up to 54, the current reading. There you see some of the showers that have been with us the past 3 hours or so, and even more still hanging about there in Harlan County. So if you see perhaps some raindrops on the windowsill as you get ready this morning, or maybe have to hit the windshield wipers on the road, just know it's not going to last long. Low to mid 50s out there for most of us. Still a few upper 40s stragglers hanging around on opposite ends of the viewing area. 49 Irvin and in Grundy, 45 in Clintwood this morning for the cool spot. So we continue to stay cool to start the day. Our bus stop forecast as we head through this morning, yeah, looking chilly. Foggy maybe in a couple of spots, especially if you catch a shower. Mid-50s, but back up into the middle and upper 70s for a beautiful afternoon today. More of that tomorrow before the showers do arrive again. Those details in a few.
All right, thank you, Evan. 3 people are facing serious charges following a historic drug bust in Harlan County. Leslie Brock and Theresa Westfelt, both of Lynch, as well as Aaron Robinson of Cumberland, were arrested after the ANI and DEA, along with the Harlan County Sheriff's Office, spent several weeks investigating the case. 2 search warrants were executed Tuesday, yielding more than 470 grams of fentanyl, more than 650 grams of meth, several $1,000s, and 1 handgun. A man is behind bars after he was reportedly found with multiple drugs. Officers with the Williamsburg Police Department brought 44-year-old Tommy Powers into custody along Kentucky Highway 92 West in Williamsburg on Monday. Officers found suspected meth and marijuana in Powers' possession and later discovered he had previous felony conviction for drug possession. He was taken to the Whitley County Detention Center. With the war ongoing, travel in and out of Israel has been limited. A Somerset man spent the past several days trying to make it out. He finally touched back down on American soil yesterday morning, and as he tells Samantha Valentino, he is grateful to have made it out safely.
Alan Dodson lives in Somerset. He takes a trip to Israel 3 to 5 times a year for work. On his most recent trip, he landed in Israel last Tuesday.
It was on Friday that I was actually in a work meeting literally in Ashkelon, so down on the coast just north of Gaza.
He took this photo on the beach in Ashkelon Friday night. Dodson says for him, Israel has always been one of the most peaceful places on earth. Saturday morning, though, things took a turn.
Just that gut-wrenching, ominous feeling, regardless of how safe you think you are, when you're listening to bombs getting shot out of the sky, rockets being shot out of the sky.
It became clear that getting back home to the Commonwealth wouldn't be easy. His flight was canceled the moment Dodson stepped foot into the airport.
Because of some friends in Jordan, I was able to leave Israel at the north border crossing between Israel and Jordan, and a Jordanian driver that some trusted friends knew met me at the border crossing.
That driver took him to Amman, where he flew to Cairo, then New York. Now he's getting ready to head back to Kentucky. Here at home, friends and strangers alike have been praying for Dodson's safe return.
Our beloved Commonwealth proves that it is who it's always been. Kentuckians love one another, stick together, and want the best for each other.
In Somerset, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.
Dodson was scheduled to land in Cincinnati yesterday evening and spend the night in his own bed. He says he cannot thank those who prayed for his safety enough. Violent and graphic images from the war in Israel have infiltrated online platforms and social media. Mental health experts are worried that traumatic events like this can cause increased stress and anxiety, especially in children. In today's era of social media, it is nearly impossible to shield youth from the content. Dr. Catherine Stone is a psychologist and says parents should give children time and space to process their emotions.
Helping to empower them that there are things that they can do to make people here feel better. And maybe it's doing a yard sale or a lemonade stand and the money goes towards a nonprofit. I know on my street we have a neighbor who grew up in Israel, so it's checking in with that neighbor or taking flowers or taking food or saying we're thinking of you.
She says for small children who have not been exposed to the pictures and video or are not sure what is going on, there is no need to worry them. A beloved Pike County educator has died. Tommy Thompson died at the University of Kentucky Medical Center in Lexington on Monday. Thompson was a teacher at Johns Creek Elementary and Pike Central High School for many years. Thompson was inducted into the Coaches Hall of Fame for Kentucky High School Speech League. We've highlighted his health struggles on WYMT through the years. His visitation will be today at Meta Baptist Church from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The funeral is set for Friday at 1 p.m. That is also taking place at the church. Thompson was 69 years old. On October 11th, former state representative and former Pike County Judge Kelsey E. Friend Jr. died at the Pikeville Medical Center. Arrangements for the funeral and visitation have not yet been finalized, but the times will be released later today. He was 77 years old. The 2023 general election is less than a month away, and as you prepare to cast your vote, there are some things to keep in mind. Perry County Clerk Wayne Napier says they are currently taking absentee ballots by mail or via drop box. He says so far his office has sent out more than 100. If you are eligible, the last day to request an absentee ballot is no later than 11:59 p.m. on October 24th. And excused in-person absentee voting starts at the end of this month.
Excused in-person absentees October 25th, 26th, 27th, 30th, 31st, and November the 1st. And in-person no excuse absentee is November 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Election Day is Tuesday, November 7th. Around 86,000 Kentuckians with past felony convictions will be able to vote this year. Governor Beshear signed an executive order early in his term allowing nonviolent offenders to reclaim the right to vote. Kim George was formerly incarcerated. She's now helping others like her take advantage of the new rules and vote.
I am somebody. I matter. I matter. I'm a person that is a contributing member to the society. And I deserve to be more than just a number or a problem that you see.
This November will be Georgia's first time voting since her conviction. Perry County Schools officials hope the Buckhorn School will be ready for students by next August, which will be more than 2 years after the flood. The school district recently announced a reconstruction contract has been signed. While the shell of the old school building will remain, contractors will be replacing most materials inside the school. Jody Maggard with Perry County Schools says they will keep everyone updated.
We started with a timetable that we posted on Facebook, on the district's Facebook page, so that people know every month what's taking place over there at Buckhorn, and let them know, hey, we're on track, or if something comes up that kind of slows down the process, we can let them know that too.
The school's exterior property will be getting a makeover as well, including the parking lot, playground equipment, and more.
Well, wet in a few spots this morning, but we are in for a fantastic finish to our work week, really, but especially into the day today. Mid-50s by mid-morning. We're near 70 by mid-afternoon or by midday, and it's going to be nice to one of those days to have lunch outside. Fantastic weather, 77 by 3, 75 by 6. Looking fantastic region-wide, especially if you're headed to downtown Prestonsburg for the Jenny Wiley Festival. 77 a daytime high today, plenty of sunshine. Even into tomorrow, we'll introduce a few more clouds into the mix the later in the day we go, but highs near 80, looking fantastic. And then comes Saturday. Yeah, upper 60s to near 70 with the rain showers moving in. I'll have the details on the showers, when they move in, and how long they stay in a few minutes. Olivia?
Thanks, Evan, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:42. Still to come on Mountain News this morning. There are more confirmed deaths coming out of Israel as the war continues.
Stop forecast.